Hi there, Prati here from MakeForms. And today's video is really special because we are going to talk about something that MakeForms is doing very differently. It's about the integration that MakeForms has built with one of the biggest CRMs in the world, which of course is Salesforce. And the way MakeForms has built this integration, it's insane. It's going to completely change the way you think about forms and Salesforce in general. Before we begin this video, I would like you to like this video and subscribe to this channel because here at MakeForms, we are creating these simple videos that breaks the forms, automation, and all those complicated things for you. So go ahead and subscribe. So let's get started. Let us have a first reality check, okay? Salesforce is excellent at managing leads, contacts, and customer data. But collecting that data using built-in Salesforce forms is often rigid, slow, and not very friendly for the marketing and the growth teams. And that is where MakeForms comes in. MakeForms connects directly with Salesforce and lets you build clean forms that can create records, prefill them with existing data, and update those records later. All of that without dealing with the Salesforce form setup, which is really complex. So let me walk you through the entire flow. Alright, so step 1, connecting your MakeForms to your Salesforce account. So we are here in the MakeForms and in the integration section. Let's search for Salesforce and click connect. In the configuration screen, you will get an option to choose the Salesforce base URL. This can be a production, sandbox, or a custom URL. In our case, we are using the production account. So I will select production. Now let's click authenticate and sign into Salesforce. Once the login is complete, you are redirected back to your MakeForms account, and you can see that your account, which was connected to Salesforce, is listed as connected. At this point, completed the step 1, which was connecting your Salesforce to your MakeForms account. Now start with the next step, which is creating a form which is powered by a Salesforce object. So I will create a new form. I'll click create now. Then I will choose the option called Salesforce. Now MakeForms will ask which Salesforce object will you like to use. This can be a lead, contact, accounts, or any kind of custom object. Like MakeForms literally works with all the objects, including the customers and the record types also. Now most teams start with lead capture, so we will select the lead object and hit save. Now you are taken into a form editor. Alright, so when we are inside the form editor, you will notice something very useful right away. All the fields from the selected Salesforce object are already available on the left-hand side. First name, last name, company, phone, website, and more are ready to use. More importantly, any fields that are marked required in Salesforce are automatically added to the form for you. You do not have to remember which fields are mandatory in Salesforce or worry about form submissions failing later because you did not add those fields. Alright. So MakeForms handles all of that for you. Additionally, if you want any other Salesforce fields to come in, you can drag and drop them from the left-hand menu. Alright. Along with that, you still have access to standard MakeForms fields if you need them. So let us start with simply adding the first name, last name, company name, phone number, and website. Now, once you think that this form is looking good and it's publishing ready, just hit the publish button. Now, let's go and check this out. Now, when the form is submitted, MakeForms sends that data directly to Salesforce and creates a new lead. Alright, so now we are here inside Salesforce. Let's go to the lead section and open the letters record. You will see that all the values that were entered in the form are already filled in correctly. This is how easy it is to create Salesforce records using forms, or I would say Salesforce forms using MakeForms. Alright, so that was the basic record creation in Salesforce using the MakeForms object. Now let's talk about something which is prefilling your existing Salesforce record. So now what I'll do is I will go back to the form settings and I will enable the response edit feature. This allows the same form to be reused for editing existing data. So since I've done that, I will go ahead and I will publish the form again. So now let's go into the integrations and turn on the update record and edit feature. Now what happens is that MakeForms gives you a special form URL. When you open this URL with the Salesforce record ID such as a lead ID, the form automatically pulls the data from Salesforce and prefills all those fields for you. Like you didn't have to code anything. All you have to do is, let's say if you want some person to update their record, you can have this unique URL sent to them, and MakeForms will fetch all the associated data from Salesforce and then prefill it out for them. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so now the next step is to update the Salesforce record. So change any value in the prefilled form, for example, the company name, and submit the form. Let's go back to Salesforce and refresh the record. Okay, so now we can see that the same lead has been updated. So it just updates the existing lead rather than creating a new one. This means one form can handle creation, viewing, and updates in the controlled way. This really changes how you use Salesforce. Now, this is why teams prefer MakeForms over native Salesforce forms. So you get a faster and simpler form builder. Required fields are handled automatically. Prefill and updates work out of the box. Now the marketing and sales team do not need deep Salesforce knowledge to launch the forms. MakeForms focuses on the form experience while Salesforce continues to manage your data. That is the complete Salesforce integration in MakeForms. Forms connection to record creation, prefilling them, and updating. And all you have to do is just connect your Salesforce account once, and even people who do not have access to your Salesforce account can create those forms. So this really increases the security for you, because you don't need people to be added into Salesforce just for them to create the forms. Or even, let's say, if you are doing this wherein the person who is on the phone is calling the person to update the records, like your customer, if he does those mistakes, all of those literally go away. You have just one form, which is a public URL, and then you append an record ID, and your customer can literally update the records without your team member going into the Salesforce and updating it, giving any access to your customer or to the direct Salesforce. So this is how MakeForms is changing how you look at Salesforce forms. So if you need a personalized demo, you can see the link below in the description. Just fill out the form and someone from our team will reach out to you and give you a personalized demo. So that's it. If you need anything else Salesforce related, please comment in the video below and we'll see if we can create a video for you. I would say one thing, see you in the next video. Until then, make forms great again. Thank you.